Ashe. Hello, collective. Welcome again to Nesia Star Tarot. Here for another daily tea. Thing that I love the most about tea is it doesn't matter what time of day. Sounds like I'm talking about something else. Anyway, it doesn't matter what time of day. You can enjoy it at any time. So, I don't have any like pre-downloaded messages for today. I've I see the first card out we have here is Ace of Wands, Passion Ignited. So I get like someone, I get a magic stick here. Someone's using their wand to perform some magic, to be creative and to bring some new things into life. It's funny. I want to see if I have any wands. Let me, hold on. These are some recent wands that I've made. So speaking of using your wand, right? Oh, this one has the... Oh, that thing fell off. But this is a chakra one. So you would use it to balance out or realign, cleanse your chakras. But anyway, so someone's using their wand. Or their other wand. I mean, you take it how it resonates. But I can't help but notice her face. So someone looks satisfied. Someone looks like a new spark is being like ignited, I guess literally. So like some sort of fire inside of them, some sort of passion, some sort of like, it reminds me of like it's taking you off into like a certain space and time. Like it's creating a space. Like that's interesting. You may be moving. You may be thinking about moving. Okay, so this is a judgment card. So with this would be fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Judgment would be Scorpio energy, which is dual sign is Aries. So this is giving me a lot of that Phoenix, rising, renewal, rekindling, like just finding the new, or like even like I want to say like revitalizing something. And it could be relationships. That's Gemini energy. The lovers in traditional tarot. So, oh, we have 2 5s here. So this would be 5 of Pentacles as well as 5 of Wands. So the energy here is someone may want to reignite a spark because they're feeling left out in the cold. That is what the 5 of Pentacles traditionally means, but this says financial and material changes. So it may, I feel lack mentality here, but it may be financial changes that has someone feeling left out in the cold. Basically, they don't feel like they have enough to provide, or maybe they have been like removed out of some sort of family situation, so they're feeling like they're at a loss at this time. Or like, and it's funny because I almost thought I saw pentacles here, but these are orbs. So it may be words that are being expressed that are like making someone feel insecure about their foundation or about where they're planting their feet. This may be someone that it's like, I'm getting the energy with where they planted their feet of someone like not being able to go home even, or not feeling comfortable at home. With the financial changes, I'm also sensing like a job change. This could be a positive job change with the Ace of Swords here, but I do feel like there's some sort of competition, and that could be causing like, I don't see mental conflict here, but I feel it. So, and this is giving me root and crown chakras too, as well as, you know, with the, this is also air, fire energy. It's funny, I want to say air because that the mental conflict, the changes are creating mental like anguish. But anyway, so we have some challenges and obstacles and challenges. Sorry, I'm reading it from the camera. Which are creating, like, again, it's all about your footing. I feel like somebody's footing's off. And that gap here is like you not quite being able to see what direction is going to lead to your victory, or feeling like, because I feel like they're going to fall into their emotions here with the water. And like with this the orbs, they're being directed. It's almost like being spiritually led. They're asking you to take that leap of faith. Maybe that's the Aries energy that I'm feeling here, that full energy that you'd have in the traditional tarot. But it's, and then the circle, the 0, right? It's saying that like you almost need a new start or a new beginning here. Wow. Talk about coming full circle, right? You see the circle around her? This is saying that there's no competition. This is all in your head. This is like whatever direction you plan to put your foot. It reminds me of, what is that show? Like, I want to say Indiana Jones, but it's like the reverse, where like every step you take, instead of something disappearing, it's gonna like be built literally right underneath your feet. So like, I feel the worry. I feel more worry in this because it's like unstable grounding, like, and you don't want to fall. Like, you don't, I feel this is so emotional. This is like such an emotional task, these obstacles, because they're creating illusions. They're creating fear. They're bringing out like insecurities, or like, but even with this, I see the sign that looks like a falcon or some sort of bird, right? Where his footing is. So this is calling on a higher perspective, like, or a higher perspective, a change in perspective, or looking at things from a higher perspection, is what I'm trying to say. Or a different perspective, saying, you get what I'm trying to say. One's the altitude and one's the overall changing of the view. But looking at things from the outside, and you distance yourself from the issue so you can see it more clearly. So there's that. And then there's looking at all the things around it. Once now you can see it clearly, you can see all the different parts that are manipulating the situation to make you feel like you're having a lack mentality, or like your abundance is being threatened, because that's the energy I get there. Wow, with the, and 1010, right? These all break down to 1. So 111 is the energy here. But with the 1010, so I get 111 and 1010. So this is fated. This is will of destiny here. You're not going to be able to stop this will. But I feel like there's different sides to you. There's different sides of like insecurity that these situations are bringing out. And it's calling on you to have like different perspectives, different, like, I almost feel like wear a whole lot of different hats. You're going to have to be, because these changes are coming in, and it's going to be such of a sense that you're going to have to walk by faith, not by sight, or not by knowing, not by reference to anything you've done before, because you've never done this before. It's going to call on you to almost like be a chameleon, to be able to transform or adapt or evolve even into this different space where it's now fated, like you're ready. Like the Wheel of Fortune is coming in with karma, it's coming in with timing, it's coming in with almost, and I feel like you're not in control of this, but that's that fixed energy of wanting to control, or like wanting to almost be like persistent, or sure footing. You want sure footing. You want to know how this wheel is going to turn. And the only way you would know that is if you went within. Is if you are really going after your destiny and what ignites you for these passions. And that's where I feel like it's not such steady footing when you do that, because it's like a lot of introspection, a lot of accountability, a lot of maybe false I want to say like false ideas, but also maybe false people start to come into play. Like it's like the energy I'm getting here, especially with the Pentacles, this is about things that are tangible. So these are things that you can actually physically, it's like you're realigning what you can actually physically see. But using foresight or using things that you can't, knowledge that you can't even like understand that you're drawing, where you're drawing it from, to make those steps or to help you, to guide you in those decisions. Because it's more about being guided, led by faith is the energy that I'm getting here. Especially with the Wheel of Fortune, because it's like it's destined. Like you almost can't avoid what's coming, I get. But you could definitely be in your head too much about it. Trust your intuition. With the universe. Wow. This is like everything I just said. This is trusting the universe because you're being guided by faith, because you have all the knowledge you need going forward so that you can close out the correct cycles to start new ones, and passionate new ones, not just like any old mundane. Like I even look at the 2 rings that are on this guy's finger. Like you're not just going from like having, you're going from having more than enough. Like you don't just have, you have more. It's like it's giving me with the 2s as well, and this is 21 as well. 21, right? I'm getting a lot of 2-2 energy though, and it's funny, I just did a reading about that. But this is more about that igniting, like getting started, like being able to go from the Fool to the Magician, to like, we know we're going off in that new direction. Now, how do we manipulate everything around us? How do we visualize everything around us? How do we be grateful for everything around us so that we manifest through these obstacles what's coming from the heart, what we really want to see change in our surroundings, because they're changing in our inner surroundings. And we trust that we're being guided. We're being guided by the universe to make these changes. All right. I haven't pulled that many cards, but we definitely got a long reading going already. I hope this this reading resonates. I mean, I feel like it's just being led by one's heart space. And I say that too because of all the green there. Her heart's on fire. Her heart's like soaring. I almost feel like if these vibrations behind her, which is her aura, but if these vibrations behind her were wings, like she'd be flying right now. It's like bringing you almost to an angelic space. Like I feel like this is like optimal, like almost, I want to say orgasmic, but like it's peaking. It's like, it's the like the excitement or thrill, or like that almost even to that nervousness that you get when you're like really starting off on a new adventure and your footing's not quite sure, but you're just so excited that you're just ready to fire on all cylinders. Like, I think it's interesting too how intuition's coming under the financial changes, because it's like you really have to trust and be led by what you're guided, what you know, or like, because this isn't a knowing. This is like, because this isn't, I say not a knowing, but it's like not logical is what I'm trying to say. It's not like reason and logic isn't what we're at, isn't what's being asked here. You're literally, you have spirits, you have orbs, you have things that like don't exist in this plane helping you. So it's not going to make sense. It's like asking someone to like, go play the lotto right now, and I'm going to give you these numbers right here. And you're like, where you get the numbers from? Oh, they just came to me. They just came to me. But trust me, play these numbers right here, right now. You're gonna win. You're gonna win. It's like that's that voice in your head, and you don't even know where it came from, or you're not even sure like how to really trust it. But it's like taking the action. You don't even realize like how much abundance it could bring in for you, like how much financial material change could come in for you. I almost don't want to pull any of it just as I say that. Wings of light with the number 42. So becoming something new. And do you see how she's taking off? Like, this just gives me so much speed. Like, the wind's at her back. She's just literally transforming a surrounding. Like, I just see all the dust left, like, in her path. Like, you know? And this is just giving me such transformation vibes, too. Like, she's breaking planes. And talk about working with both worlds, right? She's breaking through planes to create different, like, this is changes. 5-5. These are changes here. They are obstacles right now. You're viewing them as obstacles, but it's like you almost need to start change your mindset. View them as blessings, and then maybe it won't be so hard to get through them because you'll be more trusting of yourself and of your intuition. Look at that 2 there. And then 42 breaks down to 6. This is victory. Divine Mother, nurturing compass and grace. This is really sparking something new. This is a new creation coming here. And I feel like you're being intuitively led to it, but you're not trusting your intuition to break through that space. I almost feel like this is like removing a veil so that you could clearly see something as well. And it's like, it'll change. It'll like, it's almost like literally manipulating. Something's manipulating or blurring your vision right now. Where like your material world would change as soon as like a perspective changes here. It's interesting. But I feel like it may be going from logical or dealing with reason to dealing with like, maybe there's more. Maybe like the words that I say have intention, and maybe I can create meaning to my life by just creating some sort of purpose through what I say and what I intend to do, and going from there and trusting myself by doing that, because I'm being led from how I feel, and it's something within me that's being sparked by doing that. And who knows where it's going to lead, but like I trust and I have faith, and I have like, because even with faith, I don't like using, it's not that I don't like using that word, but this is something different. This isn't faith. This is like literally like something laying dormant within inside you that like you're unable to see because your vision's blurred. That like if you tapped into your inner knowing, like it's going to burn out of you. It's going to be a spark that comes out of you that's like giving you wings almost. Like if this person has wings now, they're flying to the other side. Because the thing about this is you don't know how big this gap is. This is all about perspective too. Like from far away, this might not look so big, but the closer you get to it, this may become bigger. You understand what I'm saying? Like you don't understand the obstacle because it's almost like you're just not able to see it clearly. You're either not close enough to it to be able to assess it correctly, or something about your vision is throwing off like what you feel like you don't have the materials you need to conquer things. Lack mentality. You feel like you can't start something new because you need something to do it. Everything you need is within you. New creations are begging to come out. They're literally within your hands. Put your hands together. New creations, literally, use your wands. Literally within your hands. Isn't this, wow, this is actually really powerful reading, right? Wow. But even to talk about the wings of light, it brought me back to that. Like, this is literally going to give you wings. Like, not like Red Bull, but like the real ones. Like, I feel like there's some sort of grace or some sort of like angelicness that's like coming over. This is like, I don't even want to say that though, not angelic, because I don't, we're drawing from energies of light and source and like higher beings and like your soul family, your spiritual knowledge, your like, this is DNA activations. This is being guided to make a really like monumental change, and not just your life, but like this is gonna affect the world, the universe. Like this is like almost fighting for like more than you can understand right now, but you're guided to do so. So listen to your intuition. Love you guys. Hope this reading helps. Hope it makes sense. Hope it resonates. If it does, please feel free to let me know. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.